Mr. McCauley here. I'm at a workshop today, saving the world. But you're not. You are here, and you are going to do your best to make your solo stop-motion movie today. Now, we've gone over this. We've made 2 movies so far, so I'm hoping that you're going to be able to do the whole movie on your own. If not, I made this movie to kind of give you some tips, okay? So let's take a look at the setup that I have so far, okay? I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so as you can tell in the room, I've set up some iPads and stands, and I've put out a couple of characters for everybody. You're free, once you're all ready to go, to change those characters. Or if you brought your own characters, you certainly can put them back. Now, if you brought your own characters, put them back, and you can use those. I've also kind of, in my story, I needed a store. So I got some construction paper, which I think I've left under the smartboard, and I got a push pin, which is also under the smartboard, and I made a little store sign there, and I've put it there because I need it in my story. Okay? Now, because you have to share the space with another person, you guys really need your own space. You don't want to turn your iPad kind of both into the middle, and then you guys are fighting over, who's going to work in the middle, right? You want to make sure that you're able to work right in front of you. Now, I put a bunch of iPads and stands at all the spots. Please sit at your regular spot. But if I didn't put something there, then you can move to another spot where there is an iPad, okay? Or if there's a problem with one of the iPads, please try to use another iPad or something like that. And the supply teacher can help you getting the iPads and things like that, okay? Now let's take a look on the iPad, okay? See you soon. Okay, so now let's work on the iPad itself. I'm going to pull down and I'm going to look for iStop-Motion. I'm just going to type in the letters I and S. There is the guy, not iStop-Camera. And when I get inside here, I'm going to push the plus button to start a new project. Now, a new project should look something like this. There we are. Now I should move my characters around the back to make sure that they're in focus and they're in view. I can't see the store very well, so maybe I can move that around a little bit. There we are. There's my characters. One of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to go to little gear, and I'm going to change it to 4 frames per second. Minus to 4 frames per second, because that's what we've been working with. If it's blurry at all, I'm going to also go up to where the camera is on the top. Make sure that it's looking the right way. If it's the wrong way, I'm going to change it to back camera. I'm going to go on settings and touch where one of these guys are to make sure it's all focused and ready to go. And the really important thing is to get out of here, you've got to go up to the done button. And then now I can start taking pictures. Okay? So now I can start taking my pictures. One picture, move the guy around a little bit. Another picture, move the guy around a little bit. Another guy, touch it. Sorry, move it around a little bit. Move it around a little bit. There we are. So now they're going to talk. So they're going to talk for 1 second. One guy is going to say, "Hey, how are you?" 1 second, that is 4 pictures. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. The other guy is saying, "I'm fine, but I hurt my foot." So that is about 2 seconds. That's 8 pictures, right? So maybe this guy will move a little bit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. I go on and do my story. I'm looking at my plan. My plan is important because I've got my plan over here telling me what should happen and who's talking and all that good stuff. When I want to play my movie, I push the play button. Let's take a look at my crazy movie. Yeah, it's not so great. Yours will be way better. And right now, I'm only at 17 frames. I would like you to make a movie about 30 seconds long or more today. That means 120 pictures. Right now, I'm at 17. Okay, so I have a lot of work to do today. Now, let's pretend I'm all done. When I'm all done, I touch the screen, and I go to where it says Gallery. And when I get out of the gallery, I can find the arrow jumping out of the box. Now, I want to save this to the camera roll so that I can work with it in iMovie. So I save to the camera roll, and I always choose the smallest option, which is today the small. And I say share. And now it's automatically going to iMovie. Okay? I can say bye-bye to this. If you have time at the end of the day, you definitely need to export it out to the camera roll. And if you have time and you're all done, then go over and open up iMovie. I'm going to pull down and type in IM this time. And there's iMovie. And my project is not in here, so I'm going to push plus and say a movie. Create the movie up here. And here's my little junky project up top. Put it down inside here. And that's enough for today. Just get your stuff into iMovie if you can. We can even do it next week if you didn't do it today. But get it inside there. And when you're all done, you're going to come out with the arrow up top and give it a good name. So I would start off with your name. I'm going to write in Mr. M and a space. Then I'm going to write Solo, S-O-L-O. There's Solo. And I'm going to also add Miss Bondi's name as well. Now, don't add any periods or exclamation marks or things like that, because that seems, iMovie doesn't like that very much. And I'm saying done. So this is where, if you get to this stage by the end of today, you're golden. You're ready to go because you've got everything you need to do. And next week we add all of the titles and the music and all that good stuff. Okay, boys and girls? So that's a quick and dirty on how to make the project today. And again, if you've been here, we've made 2 movies already, so hopefully that's all review. Have a great day, boys and girls. This project's important because it's going to be one of the things I'm going to use for your report card. So don't let anyone get in the way today. Get your work done, okay? If you have any problems, ask the people in the classroom for some help, okay? Rely on each other and make me proud, okay? Off you go. Good luck, boys and girls.